kingship here. You gotta be a king, right? I am a member of the kingship. Welcome to the king's table. Hey, yo, King Tech, okay? Yo, Roach Killer, you know kings fly only first class, right? If you tune right in, these stories give it a culture. Plant-based, organic topics to pure culture. The Walter Cronkite of the journalism. The insight, the word is different. The world glisten, you urge to listen. The King's Table, that's that West love, that West buzz. Roach Killer stand on business, that King Tech love. The interviews, you know we break bread. And any hate sense, it's only kings to sit at the table before the queen's check. Respect you, we 10 toes, that's how the West talk. On every side we show love, that's how the West walk. King elite mindset, $1 million appraisal. And the talk come with smoke when you sit at the king's table. This for the culture, we speak at the king's table. Bobby Fischer, we master the king's table. The king's table, the king's table, the king's table, the king's table. With so much drama, hip HOP. It's kinda hard being rap on King Tech TV. But I, somehow, someway, started hearing Roach Killer, King Tech, even Ashley on that day. Real rap, this don't need Vlad. The street cast only pushes stories that's verified by the feedback. Yeah, we publicize the real bosses and indie labels. The last supper we toast the wine of the king's. That's right. And me, I am Picasso or Mark Rocco. Hung up at the hammer, I painted the King Alfonso. We discuss power and any power to celebrate. 10 toes down and committed and how we did it ran. Every sponsor, every promo that got us here. God did, this is the radio where the art appears. Here he hip hop, look what the show gave you. And made you realize that this is the King's Table.
Welcome to the King's Table. I am your host, Kingtv. That is so weird saying now, you know what I mean? Kingtv. Tonight is a special one I am excited about. We had him scheduled a while ago, and I fell through. I had to reschedule on him, and he is such a busy man. We were fortunate enough to make it happen again, so thank you so much for your time. I didn't get the alert, and nobody's here, so that's cool. But send the invite to everyone you've ever met, right? Your cousins, nephews, former roommates, guidance counselors, principals, landlords, anyone you've ever met, right? Why would Roach sent me a reel when Roach just sent me a reel. Roach, come over. Okay, let me get this going. There he is. There's Roach. Okay, let's get Roach in this building, and then we will get started. Okay. I gotta send some invites because I did not get the alert at all. Man, I'll get to the bottom of it. I will get to the bottom of it. Okay. Oh, here we go. Instagram. Let's go. Oh, I have SOS. Why do I have SOS? Ooh, that's sketchy. Am I coming through clear to anybody else? Why do I have SOS? What is happening right now? What the F? Excuse me. Sorry, I apologize. I don't know what's going on. I can't see Roach. It's just a black box. Interesting. Sorry, M80. I apologize, brother. We'll get it started in just a second. I'm gonna remove Roach, and then we're gonna try again. Ralph, what it do? What it do? Pimp shoe. Fishing, Wisconsin. What up, my brother? Okay, we're gonna try again. I'm gonna get Roach back in here. I don't know what happened. We're gonna try this. Oh, you see a gray box? Okay. You can hear me? Wait. Clear sound and video. Roach is a gray box. Okay, I removed him, so you guys still see him? Do you see him right now? Right this second? I sent the invite to Roach. Man, what is happening? Come on. Okay. Anyways, I apologize for this very rough start. It's normally not like this. But I do want to tell you about my guest tonight. And there's a lot of reasons I wanted to have him on. I've known about this gentleman for a very long time. Okay, cool. Thank you. Wisconsin. I've known about him for a very long time for multiple reasons as an MC. But then what I found out really extensively about him was all my favorite artists. He literally had a hand in creating albums, putting together projects, A&Ring basically for the biggest names to names where I'm a huge fan of, but maybe not the most popular of names or more on the underground scene. But I mean, for I don't even know how many years. Planet Asia. Super fire, one of my favorite MCs. I know he was involved. Wu-Tang, Jay-Z, Eminem. Like the names are so endless. Chino XL. I can't even do it justice. So, but this is the thing. What I'm trying to express right here. I wanted to have him on because multiple reasons. The people that's been following and know this platform, they know that what I've been about this entire time was making connections, right? Was I'm networking. I got to meet my childhood heroes, form relationships with them. And in turn, what that did was I would have, let's say, um, I'm going to say this name right here, and I know M80 is going to feel some type of way about it. That's funny. Um, I had a relationship with Aguilar, okay? And I also had with Chill from Compton's Most Wanted. So they haven't spoken decades, right? I have one on my live. I see Ag join. I invite him up. Anyways, they end up doing a full length project together, and it was literally because of me. Now, I have been known to set up situations for people, connections, make network connections because I have it worldwide, absolutely. But the difference between me and M80 is millions of dollars. Millions and success stories. He has plaques on his wall, and I have a banner, right? So he's actually doing some shit, and I am not getting paid the way. So there's so much game I could learn from this gentleman. Plus, his whole story is super interesting. I'll stop blabbering. Let's get him in here. Let me see if my co-host can get accepted real quick, and then I'll bring M80 in here. And man, did I get okay? Here we go. Here we go, Roach.
Yo,
Golly, man.
yeah, that shit was tripping. It was doubling up. Your voice was doubling up, and
Was
and
it?
then when I bounced out, I could still hear you. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
How is it right now? Do I sound okay? Can we hear
Yeah,
everything
shit's
good?
good.
Okay. Let me get my guest in here right away. We've wasted enough time. But we are talking about the one and only A&R extraordinaire M80 in the building. Let's go. And his is loading. What do you see loading?
Yep, black
Thank
box.
Whoa,
you. Hello, I hear
whoa,
him.
I hear him
I
too.
I hear him. Damn, what the deal?
what is this shit?
I
Where's
can
the
hear
white
him.
guy?
I can hear him, but I can't see him. Can you see him, Roach, or no? Anybody see him?
Not at all. It's
Okay,
still loading. Black screen.
M80, if you hear me, I'm going to remove you from the live and then see if I can bring you back. Okay, let's try. Dang,
Yeah,
man,
pretty
this
wild
is
start for the night, huh?
some, yeah, janky ass shit.
Mm.
So I apologize, everybody. We're going to get M80 back in here. I don't know what the deal is.
That's
Um,
janky ass shit.
fuck, this is some third grade bullshit right now. Okay, let's get M80 in here and let's get the shit started and let's see if it works. There
Yes,
we
yes.
Bam.
go.
Hey,
Yeah, boom, boom.
I put my chains on just for y'all.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. Um, I appreciate you, bro. Really, thank you for taking the time, man. It means a lot. I didn't really get to fully express my true feelings about you, to be honest. You're somebody I do look up to for so many reasons, man. We have a lot of similarities that is incredible to me. My brother introduced me to hip hop. My brother is 8 years older than me. Okay, I was a
Okay.
fan of like um, everything, but I mean, to be honest with you, I was listening to rock and like Boys to Men and In Vogue and Poison, and then my brother showed me Dre and Snoop, and then he showed me Wu-Tang, and
Right,
that shit
right,
changed my life. Okay,
right.
and I was an MC. I am an MC. You as well. Now, the difference is, I seen you. You're an entrepreneur at heart, and why I say that is the way that you approached, as far as I know, and correct me if I'm wrong, the way
Sure.
you approached Wu-Tang was the identical way I did, and this is me not even knowing this story. As far as I know, you approach Wu-Tang in a way of I'm going to law school, and I could really help you guys out further your careers.
Yes. And at the same time, when I threw that tidbit in there, I'm already sitting down with people like Priest and Jizza and Solomon Childs and Capadonna and Off the Dark Man and whoever. and like extensively going through the pros and cons of their catalogs.
Oh,
And some
okay.
artists would be like, "Who the fuck's this guy? Like, fuck off!" But at that
Boom.
time, everyone was very receptive to what I had to say because it was coming from a place of like righteousness. Like,
Right.
this is what I like about your records, and this is what I think the fans gravitate to, and this is what I feel like
Mm.
we could do together to make the future projects better, to handle your administration better, to get you more money on the road. My whole function is I'm only as good as the bags that I can bring to the table. So therefore, like making sure my artists are making the most money from their product is quintessential for me as the cornerstone of my operation.
Right. Right. Yeah. And I did want to, I want to tell you this also. I am, this is what I stand for individually. Okay. I love truth. At the end of the day, I love the truth. Okay. And what I'm meaning by that is when I posted that you're going to be on the show, I got an outrageous amount of DMs, okay, from individuals that are my superheroes that I've formed a relationship and now we communicate, that I look up to, that I've had both sides. My first message was, "Oh my God, I love M80. That dude is the funniest. I love him. I love him." First two, actually. Okay.
And then the
Now,
next 87 was like, fuck that guy. Because
Yeah.
I've heard they're like fuck that guy because I've heard he sucks, but every righteous artist in the world fucks with him. So perhaps I'm hearing wrong.
okay, and that's what I want to say. For the people that DM me, okay, and you know who I'm talking about, I love you guys.
I
But
don't
I'm
know
gonna.
who you're talking about, but it's,
Oh,
it's
oh, sorry.
irrelevant
It is
because here's the
irrelevant.
thing.
It
No,
is.
listen. Here's why it's irrelevant. If you don't like me, but you acknowledge the fact that the greatest artists in hip hop work with me, that means you have a personal problem. Because
Right.
otherwise, you're saying that Rakim is stupid, that Wu-Tang Clan is stupid, that Snoop is stupid, Dog Pound, King Crooked, DMX, E4J. You're saying the best artists in the world are fucking dumb. No,
Right.
perhaps you just don't know what the fuck it takes to make
Right.
shit pop in the music industry, and I do. Hence why I went to law school. Hence why I graduated top of my
Facts.
class in high school and college and spent 30 years
Yep.
masterminding shit. So
Right.
perhaps your fucking ideas of what this whole music shit's supposed to be just isn't it,
Right. Right. And
motherfucker.
and I want to say this, man, is why I say about the truth is I got to it was like a fucking soap opera, to be honest, is you talk shit back. And the
Fuck
difference
yeah, I
is
do.
you
The
show
fuck?
receipts. Okay. That's what changed everything for
Okay.
me personally, is I one particular beef, as they call it, between you and somebody I really admire. Makes some claims towards you, right? And I have no relationship with you. Huh?
That's boy.
Say it one more.
You can say the names, bro. It's totally fine.
I don't
Like,
want to call him out. You'll definitely know he is a world famous, legendary producer.
there's no such
But you,
thing. You don't know anyone like that.
Oh, I
yeah.
do. Oh, I do. And Boomer,
Who,
what up, my
Dr. Dre?
brother?
What the fuck did Dre say?
No. Okay, somebody on the east side. Okay.
Yo, I was just there, putting where I'm at every day in real time. I didn't see nobody who dislikes me, not a one.
No, you didn't. You did, and I love
Nope.
this
They weren't
particular
sitting next to me in
person.
my $10,000 courtside seats.
Here's the clue. Here's the clue. And I apologize. I'm gonna be real about this. This individual said M80 did not pay me for my services.
Complete bullshit. Always complete bullshit because
It
there's
is
not a single
bullshit.
soul alive that can say I never paid them.
Yeah.
I pay the artist
Terra.
first
Yep.
because and I'll explain why. The paperwork you have to sign with me for my work to get paid is worth more than the work. The
Right.
paperwork is the intellectual property that guarantees you can make money on the music for a lifetime to come, like master ownership. Hence why my verse license catalog is worth millions of dollars and I own all the intellectual property to it. It's so much more than just the audio. The audio is worth nothing without the paperwork. So trust me, there's not a single motherfucking soul on the planet that
Now
can
this
say they didn't get paid because I will pull
you
the
showed the
receipts
receipts,
like
and
a
you did.
bitch.
And you did, man. You showed where this individual signed the contract, and somebody already guessed it in the chat.
Oh shit, you're talking about Pete Rock?
Oh,
uh,
damn.
and
Bro,
you showed the
I got
receipts,
all the
okay?
emails, all the texts, I got the bank receipts.
I know. So
Yeah.
that's why I say this is why I really admire you, man. Is Roach is a businessman like yourself, and what I say is the difference is I'm too nice, okay, or too I'm non-confrontational. So on a
Yeah.
business deal, when I say and it's not successful in music, it's business, right? And I'm like, yeah, I'll make this happen, and you guys, all right, you guys go do a project together. Hell yeah, I made that
Yep.
happen. And Roach is like, where's the fucking contract? And I'm like, oh. Well, no,
Yep.
they're gonna get
Yep.
me. They're gonna get me back. And Roach
Yeah,
is like, you
my
dumb
friend, I'm
fuck.
going to interject 2 points here. One of my best friends, Andrew Barber, runs Fake Shore Drive. It's one of the biggest platforms in rap music. When it was just focused on building and blowing up Chicago artists, Andy was responsible for giving a platform to Chief Keef, to Chance the Rapper, to the Cool Kids, to Dirk, to you name it, LEP Bogus Boys, to King Louie, like every big motherfucking name in Chicago that was from that era. But he wasn't business savvy. Then when he started to manage Valet, and Valet signed to Kanye and Good Music, that's when Andy was like, I can do this as a business. But if he would have been business minded like me, and we met when we were in college, I was on Andy's radio show in Bloomington, and people could call in and battle me. But if he would have been business savvy like me, then he'd be my richest friend. Imagine getting Chance the
Right.
Rapper money, Chief Keef money, all these motherfuckers. And I tried to convince him to get on that plane for the longest time. But he's a true definition of like, I just want to do something dope for Chicago. And he had no idea of what it would become or turn into.
Right.
I knew at age 13 when I was like, I'm going to be. I knew what all I had to do to make that a reality. So I got this enormous head start on everyone.
Yeah.
Imagine knowing what you want to do with your life at age 13 and having
Yeah.
20-something years to figure it the fuck
Absolutely.
out, right?
Wow. Wow.
So, Pete Rock used to give me a lot of compliments. Like I invented the ultimate production memorandum that every producer in the world should own. It's $200. You get to use it for a lifetime of your exclusive beat sales. And there's never been a production memorandum like it because what labels do or artists do, they pay the producer and then say they sign a deal with a label. Then the label gives them like $500,000 or $1 million or whatever. Then the producers, the guest artists, all the people associated with the product don't get paid until the artist is recouped in full. But you'd be like, why the fuck do I need to recoup $1 million? You only paid me $1,000.
Yeah.
So the essential like cornerstone of this document is you are only liable to recoup the amount that you were paid. And there's never been a document like that. Even Pete Rock was like, where the fuck was this when I was doing Illmatic and doing this and this and this and this?
Yeah.
All these producers would have made millions of more dollars. And from this $200 document, I've sold over almost $100,000 worth of the doc. Every producer,
Yeah.
and you will make your money back on your first beat sale, and then you get it for a lifetime to come. So that's one example. But Pete's bigged me up plenty in the past. And,
Oh yeah.
So it was just an unfortunate thing where, and this, by the way, this goes with a lot of people, not just artists. I have friends that are like this. When people can't get over on me, that's when they turn on me. But if they could have snaked me for more money or a greater opportunity or whatever, then it would be like, oh, I great guy, ha, ha, ha. But as soon as you can't beat me in business or some dumb shit, I'm the worst motherfucker in the world.
Man, and I gotta say, I can think of whatever disagreements, beefs, whatever you want to call it, from multiple artists, not too far in the past, right? And I witnessed from the side, and I watched you receipt after receipt after receipt, and I'm like, damn.
Look, look, this whole file cabinet is 2 decades of receipts. These are receipts. I got Western Union. Can you wait? Hold on. Sorry. Wait, where is it? All receipts, dude. All like so much shit. Receipts everywhere. Like I got a fucking binder of shit somewhere in this office that has shit dating back to like 2004 in it. That's the whole point. Like my business can. Oh, here it is. Hold on. This behind the Bootsy Collins, and I'm gonna knock shit over. All receipts, bro.
Damn.
Like, everything.
Damn.
So if you need me to pull a Western Union payment from 2008, hold on, give me 20 minutes. I got you. Like, I didn't digitize all my shit until like 2 years ago.
Right. Okay. Now I want to ask this, just totally little side note here.
Wait, hold on. Look what I got.
What do you
Kendrick
got?
versus Drake on cassette tape.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this is pretty dope. I never even opened it. It's just fucking dope to have.
Wow. I didn't even know that exists.
I know, right?
The fuck? That's crazy.
I get cool shit.
Side note, okay. Rest in peace, Gino XL.
No, my buddy. He's with us right now.
Absolutely. he is top of my list. He is in my top favorite of all time. I was scheduled him on the show, and an unfortunate circumstance happened. Now, I was a fan ultimately, and I paid around $350 in merch. Okay. And I've waited for these hoodies and shit to come. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Throw that
Damn.
on for you.
Wow, that's beautiful. Okay, this is my question to you as a lawyer, okay?
Yes, sir.
I never received my $350 worth of merchandise from the Barbosa estates or whatever. So
Oh, so you're
then,
talking about something you ordered since he passed.
no, I ordered it before,
Okay.
okay?
That's
And then,
that's okay. Listen, that's this girl named Michelle.
okay?
Michelle was Chino's assistant, and then when she wasn't getting paid, she just stopped sending shit. So then when Chino passed, everyone's complaining, and yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah, she sent me back a letter that says you have to provide a bank statement and all this bullshit. I'm like, you know what? Fucking keep the money. I just was trying to support this artist that I loved. You know, like, damn, man. And it
yeah.
really bothered me. But yeah,
I
With a
like,
bank
people that
statement.
even hate me. They're like, I ordered some shit that M80 was associated to, and I got it in a nice, timely fashion. So I like that because you can always
right,
find a little sweet spot even through the hatred.
right. No,
Never
man. I
didn't
just,
pay anybody, and I never didn't ship anyone shit.
and I gotta say that is like all these complaints that I've heard about you to be all the way real, man. I've never, and of course I'm not involved. I don't know all the details. So from my perspective, I've never seen the outsider complaining be correct. You've proved every single situation wrong.
And you
That
know what the
it's
crazy shit is?
business and a contract.
I'm not a fucking angel by any means. But
Right,
people keep coming at me with the shit I got all the receipts for.
right, right.
Like you could, there's
Absolutely,
definitely
man.
some shit out there. Trust me. Like
Yes.
Cannabis who goes and does a live, and he's like, "Beware of M80. He's got bodies. Like you're gonna be telling the world that I kill people." Thanks, dude. Cool, man. So I was on a group text today, and Cannabis was on it, and then I wake up and I'm like, "Yo,
Really?
like I'm on a group text with Cannabis. It's crazy." Like. And
Damn.
so I respond back. I'm like, "Cannabis is the ultimate executioner's dream." And then he wrote back. He's like, it was for some company shit we did in 2022 with some like weed
Damn.
sponsorship, and I got Cannabis like $20,000 just so they could say we have cannabis to help pump our cannabis. Oh,
Wow.
you know.
Oh,
Wow.
But he was like, he chimed in. He's like, "All right, Matt, enough of the shit. Like, you did good on this one." Like, thanks, Cannabis, who just fucking 2 weeks ago was trying to pin me for like conspiracy to murder. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
good
Right.
man.
And
Great.
is
golly.
he HVACing right now?
He's fucking HVACing it up, bro. You know, he told me he went to someone's house one time and they're like, "Yo, aren't you Cannabis?" And he's like we can
Bro.
talk after I do the job. My boss is here. And I'm like,
That
I fucking love those stories, dude. Because that would
that has
happen.
to
That
be
would happen a
few.
lot when we were together. Like we'd walk into like Little Caesars to pick up a $5 pizza, and someone would be like, "Hey, aren't you Cannabis?" And he'd be like, "No." And I'm like, "Dude, come on. Clearly the person's a fucking
Fuck.
fan. We're sitting here getting $5 pizzas together. Just be like, yeah,
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Damn, that's wild,
let's get
man.
our fucking pizzas together, gang. Fuck yeah."
Man. So this is
Way
what
out.
this is what I want to know. I know you went to law school, but
Yes, sir.
where does this transition happen? Like, okay, you're an MC, right? And
Yes,
then
sir.
you're like, I think I want to go be an A&R. Like, how does this,
It all happened at the same time.
how's this
I
happen? Where's this
started I started
idea?
rapping. I started rapping at age 13. I put my first tape out at age 16. It was all just freestyles before then. But also at age 13 or 14, I read this article on The Locked. It was either in the Source or Excel, and they're interviewing Styles and Chic and Jada like one by one. And one of them mentioned like, because no one understands this. No one from the outside looking in understands this. Like even rappers on the inside, all they see is in a contract how much money you get right now and what's your percentage split thereafter. They don't understand that there's multipliers. It's like a bank loan. There's interest. They don't understand that there's associated costs like PR, marketing, and manufacturing, and co-op, and publicity, and advertising, and so on and so forth. Staffing costs, office costs. So they're like, that shit's just above their like pay grade. Okay. So in the article, Jada or Styles was like, we could sell 500,000 or 1 million records and not know where next meal's coming from. because of the nature of the beast.
Yeah.
But it seems like the people behind the music never have that problem. So therefore, I wasn't ready to give up on these very young and ambitious artist dreams I had. And, I went on to have 4 albums on the Billboard Top 100. I broke a Guinness World Record.
Yeah.
Toured all of America. I toured several countries, far and wide. I did everything I wanted to do as an artist. But I also didn't want to be like, I'm smart as shit, book smart, street smart. I'm good with the mouthpiece. I'm business savvy. People will gravitate to me, and I'm a people person, vice versa. I don't want to be broke. That being said, let me gradually make the connections as the artist. And by the way, as an artist, it is very important that you get as many people to like you as possible, because every person is a potential sale. Now, as the executive, the only people I need to like, or that I need to like me, are the artists. Everyone else, you don't like me.
Roach says it all the time.
Yeah. When I work on a Rakim album, I'm not fucking Rakim. If you buy it, awesome. If you don't, cool. Like, you're not offending me. Wu-Tang, Crocodile, Snoop, whoever. I'm not those people. Now, it does offend me when you don't buy this. This is me.
Great
or
book,
an
by the
M80
way.
album is me. Or Almighty or Glass City. That's me. That's how you can offend me. But luckily, currently, unfazed.
Right? Man, it's just no, and you never even took the bar? Is that right?
By the way, you have more people tuned into this than I know in real life. That's fucking cool. I never took the bar because I graduated, and most people take like 6 months or a year to just do bar prep. And they take out student loans so they don't have to work. And literally, just like your first year of law school, they say if you have time to do anything other than study, you're going to fail. Like, one of my professors, a legal writing professor, overheard me say, I saw a movie, and they're like, oh, that's probably why you got a B on this exam. And I'm like, oh, shit, like, cool, I'm not studying hard enough. And I learned the effective way to study. So I didn't have to take notes in class. I would take all the past midterms and finals and administer them to the class, like on the weekends. And eventually that's how you learn how to do the test prep. So that was all that matters, because you go to class and there's no like assignments really. There's like little shit here and there. Your whole grade, like 90% of it's based off the midterm and the final. So I mastered the test taking part of it, and that's all that mattered.
Wow.
I was with RZA at a bar till 4 a.m. the day 8 diagrams came out, and then went and took my corporations exam at 9 a.m. and got a B. Because I knew how to study at that point.
Yeah.
That was my exam. But so I graduated law school. I'm pondering like doing the 6 months prep for the bar. And then they're like, do you want to manage this guy, Cannabis? And I met Cannabis one time before. Do you want to manage Cannabis on this American tour? Like all of America. And I'm like, cool. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds fucking awesome. And the pay was irrelevant. The pay was fucking ass cheeks. But I wanted to see all of America.
Hell
like,
yeah. Yeah.
So literally, I almost quit after the first show. Cannabis was after the show. We're in the green room. In typical Cannabis fashion, he's being hounded by like 70 fucking dudes. And I got like 3 girls. And he's like, come on, let's go. And I'm telling him, like, chill out. But really, I need to be like, okay, yes, sir. All right, yeah. But I'm like, ladies, if you want to. So I almost quit after that, because I'm like, don't cock block me, motherfucker.
Right.
But we wrote it out, and we would fucking, on the off days, sneak into hotels and eat the continental breakfast and find someone leaving their room and pop in the shower. And, we were really paying attention with it back then.
Yeah, hell yeah.
But then every year thereafter, the opportunities just kept flowing. Everything after 2005 with Wu-Tang City Culture, it's just like, I expected shit to slow down at some point. Like, okay, I'm going to focus. I'm going to do the bar. And nothing ever slowed down. And that's the greatest part about my life story.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
No, I want to say shout out Panda Chop. Great interview, by the way. Seen that. It was a great interview.
I'm going to do Panda Chop Part 4.
Hell yeah. Do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Tara, my man Tara, he is one that DM'd me.
Yeah, I missed. He said I rule?
Yeah, he did actually. Yeah, I was gonna be
Good
funny.
guy,
And I was gonna.
good guy, that guy.
Tara, I was gonna be some bullshit. I was gonna joke. No, he
I was at
actually
the
loved.
ODB Celebration of Life in Manhattan on the 13th, and I missed him there. I think he was busy. He was in the studio or something. But I saw Bernadette. That's all YDB. And
Bernadette. Yeah.
And that's one of those things, man. When I'm in New York, you never know. Bro, I don't move with the fucking army. I don't move with security and shit like that. So it's like when I'm out there, and I could go to California or anywhere I'm at. There's real ones all across the map. So don't think because some dude's in Nebraska or Idaho or something that shit's sweet.
Right.
But I had a good time in New York, and we literally complete about 90% of what I think is going to be one of the best records of 2026.
Oh, okay. Hell yeah. Cash, I seen that. I saw his video with Corrupt. Are you talking about with the Corrupt?
Ray let him in my bedroom. Like, I have a suite. Corrupt's got his own regular ass room, but it's like, what the fuck? Sitting
Man.
on my bed.
Yeah. Man, no, I love the
It
dynamic
was our
between
off
you
day. I
two,
didn't have to
man.
be up for another like 3-4 hours.
Right, right. It is so funny. And even you had a really good relationship with DMX, man.
Amazing relationship, man. X was the greatest. X
Yeah.
fucked with me because I stepped correct from the moment we met. So this
Right.
was big for DMX. I'll explain this to the people at home. DMX is a people person. So if you
Mm,
saw him, you could walk up to him and talk to him, and he would engage you. He wouldn't give you that industry shit where he's too cool for school and whatnot. He was a
right.
real one, tried and true. But if you walk up to DMX and said, yo, I rap, he'd be like, spit something, then you rap. You're a photographer. Show me some of your pics. You're a videographer. Show me your reel. So DMX was like, this dude can fucking do it all. And jokingly, he was like, let me guess. You fucking rap too. And I'm like, I used to. Spit sound for me. He's like, this guy is he's
Hell
amazing.
yeah. Yeah.
And I've had a problem, not with DMX, but with staff. Like, I've had this problem with Snoop's team. I've had this problem with DMX's team, with a bunch of people. I'm just some guy. Okay, I don't get a paycheck from Rough Riders. I don't get a paycheck from Death Row. But anytime I got bread for Snoop, I call and make shit happen. So DMX loved me because every time he saw me, 20 grand, 30 grand,
Yep.
50 grand, 100 grand. Like,
Yep.
who the fuck's this guy? This guy's amazing.
Yep.
But
Yep.
it would make management feel a certain way. And I would have to tell them, look, you have to believe me. I do not want to be you. I don't
Right.
want your position. I just want you to answer my calls when I call.
Yeah. Yeah.
We all get money together. And so DMX's manager believed me right off the bat because he was one of the first times we were hanging out, I feared for my life. Like, and this happened many times. I bought a Maserati and I let DMX drive it first. We're on the 405. DMX just decides to stop in traffic. There's no stop on an interstate. Just stops and gets out and gets in the back of a Suburban, and I have to like jump out and just get, bro.
What the
He
fuck?
totaled my shit, and on the first day. We're in Indianapolis. I get him the murdered on Suburban. He gets in smoking a blunt with a gallon of Hennessy. We're going like 70, 80 miles an hour down to 30, where there's cops everywhere because the mayor lives on that street. And
Oh,
thank God we made it, all that. But I was like, I don't want to be you, bro. Like,
right.
if my life's in
Right.
danger every time I'm around, and you're with him
Yeah.
every day, I don't want those odds.
Yeah.
And the manager, Kevin, Snoop has a whole management team, but I report to Kevin, and Kevin's a good friend of mine. But it wasn't always like that because we both had similar backgrounds, and I was the Wu-Tang guy, and he's the Snoop Dogg guy. But I'm like, I don't want to be you, bro. I can't. Like, he makes excellent money. Like, if you are working for an A-lister motherfucker, especially in management,
Yeah.
sky's the limit as far as what you can make. I don't have any one person that would make me leave my A&R firm. Like, ditch my company to be like, I work for Rakim. That's it. But when you tally up, like, I make either as low as 10% or 8 or 10% on the low end, up to 25 to 30% on the high end from over 200 clients, and I eat what I kill. So I'm not getting paid unless I'm the one bringing the work, tried and true to the table.
Yeah.
Like, what's there to be mad at? These motherfuckers aren't eating unless I bring it either.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I smack a bitch.
Right, man. It's wild because you're echoing and I apologize. This is Roach here, Stefan, aka Roach Killer. This is way late. Sorry, I
Roach, where do
apologize.
you live?
Uh, he's
I'm in
out in
LA.
L.A.
Oh, shit, son. I could have just gone to Roach's house.
You could have. He's
You could have
from.
fucking narrowed down the echo.
You remember
Right.
Breeze and LA Posse? He's from that. Breeze and LA Posse. He's from Ruthless Records. He's from a million. Pump It Up. He was the host of Pump It Up. Million things. But Roach is my main mentor and family to me, man. And he constantly is coaching me. And literally, you're echoing all the same shit Roach tells me.
Echo in a good way, not like you're
Oh,
hearing
yeah.
echo.
No.
Yeah.
In a good way.
So you figured out who I was, and you're like, I wish I could get a DeLorean, go back in time, and come up with the damn idea and throw around the
Facts.
paperwork.
Yeah. No, just little things like, just all paperwork. He's always about the paperwork and business. And he's like, fuck a friend. Paperwork, bro. And
I got my 5 friends, dude. I'm straight.
That's what
That
Roach
part.
is.
People come, people to go.
Facts.
Listen, I was in prison. My dad said, you're going to learn a lot from this experience. Like, if you can come out of it and count, your real friends on one hand, that's the definition of leading a successful life. And it's definitely something you're never going to forget. So, yeah, like, there's a reason you see me with the same artists all the time, or I'm giving this a lot of the best opportunities to certain artists. Like, they deserve it. They deserve it for fucking putting up with my shit for 20-some years.
Right.
Even like Westlife, who you see me with all the time on the road.
Yeah.
We know each other for 2-3 years, and I met him through Corrupt, and Corrupt introduced me to 100 people I wouldn't even give the time of day to. But me and Ray hit it off, and he's like, damn, you motherfuckers is out here like on tour without the raps. Like,
Right.
Going all over the world, getting bread together, fucking making shit pop.
So,
Yeah. And Roach, do you know that it's a Guinness Book freestyling record, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, he has the Guinness Book world record for the longest freestyle in history, right? And I have so many questions about this. Now, what are the rules, bro? Like, I
Okay.
freestyle too. I didn't
yeah, I
freestyle
was just
9 hours
about
or
to
whatever
ask
the
that.
fuck you did. But what are the rules? Like, are there breaks? What do they
Yeah.
consider a mess up? Like,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying?
So it used to be called freestyle endurance rap. That was the category that I broke. The rule packet's like this thick. For the beats, the beat has to change at least once every 2 minutes. So I rhymed for 9 hours and 15 minutes, 15 seconds. Imagine the amount of
So
beats.
bananas there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what we would do is we'd rehearse. Like, I'd go to a DJ's house and he'd record. And we would, like, the first hour, every beat's 88 BPM. So I didn't have to, like, guess where my flow was going to have to go. All right.
Yep.
And then I would take the CD home just of the beats. He'd just record the beats. So I could drive around and rap, and like be in my house, rap, be in the studio, rap, whatever, until I could do 1 hour to 2, 2 to 3, and keep it going until I got to 9. You get a 60-second break for every, no, I'm sorry, you get a 5-minute break for every hour. Now, when Supernet broke the record in San Bernardino back in the day, like 07, he rapped for 4 hours straight, then took a 20-minute break. The way I rehearse when I do these freestyles, like for an hour, 2 hours, or whatever at a time, was I need to stop at the 60. And I'm going to run to the restroom and, get a little bite to eat and shit. So while I'm sitting down, there's like this couch and there's this giant dry erase board, and people can come up and write words on it. People could like hold up shit.
Oh, wow.
And, like someone threw a magazine at me and I wrapped it from like cover to cover for 45 minutes. So I took the breaks and I got the water bottles, and like some are just water, some have the lozenges in them. I got the throat spray. I got little fucking granola bars and turkey sandwiches and little cheese sticks and shit. But the funniest shit was in the paper. I'm like, I'm going to break the world record. I'm going to rap for 9 hours and 15 minutes. I almost lost before the 20-minute mark. So
How?
around minute 18, I'm rapping and I take one of the spray water bottles and it goes down the wrong pipe. And I'm like,
oh, shit. Literally choking and shit.
So I turned the cough into part of the rhyme. I'm like, coughing from my coughing. I ain't dead yet. M80 always been a triple threat. Show me respect. Like some shit like that. It's fucking nuts. But I thought that would have been the funniest shit ever. Like, they would have played me out for a lifetime to come. Like, this fucking guy couldn't even rap for a half hour. Got us all sitting in there. Got the Guinness World Record people with the timekeeping shit and doing the sign-offs. Like, it's always our fucking time, dude.
Right? And Supernat told me, I thought it was really dope. Supernat told me you even went to him and asked for, like, to make sure he's cool with it.
Yes, because, like, dude, it's like asking like someone like a father for their daughter's hand in marriage, or like in high school or college, like you date a girl, you guys break up, and one of your friends wants to fucking get it in. It's just it's a common courtesy, it's respect.
Yeah.
Like I never look sideways at my people. They're like, hey man, sorry about you and Lindsay, but she's free. Like I'm, like, hey bro, go right ahead. But any of my friends are like, I'm like, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
So for Supernat, when I did ask for like his blessing,
There
I think at first, I believe he knew who I was because it was backstage at Rock the Bells, and I'm like, Wu-Tang.
He knew.
Yeah, he's seen me a few times, but I don't think he knew me as an artist. So it was probably more along the lines of like, good luck. But I was a swimmer in high school. I was a swimmer in high school. I played lacrosse. So my breath control back then was fantastic. Like, so when I do my hour to 2 hour freestyle raps every few days, I would swim for like hours a week and shit like that. And that's, cool. It was good to go. But in my book, I talk about, like I was drunk one night. I'm producing this concert with Mobb Deep. Rest in peace, Prodigy. Prodigy's still alive at this time. Ray and Goats with Capadonna and Supernat. And I performed. I opened up. And I was feeling myself, dude. I took my shirt off on stage and threw it in the audience. I jumped in the audience. I'm taking pictures. I'm signing autographs and shit. My girlfriend or fiance at the time was like, she left. She's like, this fucking guy's making a fool of himself. Well, little did she know, her friend Daphne blew me in the parking lot afterwards. So fuck you, Heather. But Supernat introduces me to his mom, and I'm like, did your son tell you I took his record? Like, I'm being a fucking dick.
Oh,
And
man.
I immediately checked myself. Like,
yeah.
Nat, you do not want it with Nat. Not in the rhyme department, not in the physical department. So thank goodness that he let me get that pass, because otherwise I might still be on the ground.
Right? Hey, man. And I do want to, I want to cover this so we don't run out of time. You got a fantastic book out.
We're going to run out of time?
I am, no, we'll keep going, but I don't want to run out of time. I'm about halfway through your book now. I love it, man. 100 Ways. Tell me about it. Where did this has been years in the making, right? I mean,
yeah, I came up with the idea in 2016, and the book was originally titled Who's Your A&R? And C. Ray's Wall sent me an email. He's like, you cocksucking faggot, you parasite leech son of a bitch. I hope you die of AIDS. And then he went to prison for fucking rape and sodomy and shit. So joke's on you, bruh.
Man, he did. C. Ray Walls. Wow.
Last time I got tested, I got a clean bill of health.
Real quick side note, real quick. Have you ever met Aesop Rock in real life? Have you?
Yeah, I have.
Fucking A. I gotta talk to this guy.
He wants to put him on Wu-Tang indie culture.
Oh, you motherfucker.
And you know what's funny about that shit? The beat was made by Preservation, and we gave Aesop and Dell both CDs that said Preservation on it. So Dell thought the song was called Preservation, and he starts out with words, Preservation. Yeah. But that was just the name of the dude who produced the shit.
Holy shit.
Yeah. But no, I've met Aesop a few times, and I got some pictures of shit with him. I got autographed goods. I still buy all the shit when it comes out. But the book, a lot of the stories when I was writing them in 2016 to like 2019, the stories were changing. Like the storylines, like, you know, I was talking about my shit with Razcast and how he was my arch nemesis, and at some point, one of us was going to kill one. It was literally inevitable.
Right.
And I was sure it wasn't going to be me who died. So that shit changed, and Crooked Eye broke into piece, and me and Raz are cool, and we did the Horseman album, and we did tours together and broker features, and I'm working on a couple of Razcast projects right now. So then it turned into fuck the Who's Your A&R, like clearly a play on, Wu-Tang and Jizza, to 100 Ways of Almost Died. We work in the rap industry. And the last 18 months or 20 months, I've really buckled down and was writing like 40 to 80 hours a week and was keeping logs of what I was writing every day. And that's how the book got completed. And people are like, dude, there's like mad dramatic layers and that shit. I'm like, it's a rap book, motherfucker. I don't give a shit. When I become a professor at UCLA, I'll work better. I'll work harder on it. But the point was getting the shit written.
Man. And
people can buy it by clicking the link in my Instagram bio, or the website is 800ways.myshopify.com. But visit my Instagram, Almighty M80, click the link. Now, here is the kicker. I make money every day because I'm excellent at my job and life. If you would like to read my book and potentially can't afford it, you can download it for free. It's more important for me to have you read it, get to know me, and really see what all goes into the fucking behind the scenes of the music industry, making the albums, the tours, everything. All right? Trust me, it may change your life or two. You can download it for free by clicking the link in my bio, going to free digital download. Do not put anything in the cart. Just click the WeTransfer link. It will download to your desktop, your laptop, your phone, whatever. I'd rather you read it and appreciate it than be like, damn, I don't have $40.
Right.
And that's the reality for some people, bro.
Oh, it is.
Judgment, man. I didn't do this shit for the money, though I like to make a lot of money. I did this so people could really fucking see what all it took to become who I am today.
Yeah.
So why I am such a head of a dick.
Man, you're fucking crazy. I want to shout you out, salute you for what you did for Planet Asia, well as his career, but the Mercedes truck, bro, that's fucking dope with you, man.
That's my daughter's birthday too. What a fucking shocker. Comes over for my daughter's birthday and ends up leaving with the best gift.
Right, right. That's really dope, bro. Really fucking dope, man. Are you still doing are you still rapping? Are you still doing music? Do you do it for fun? You
I
do it on the
have one
side?
album left in me, but there's
Okay.
literally zero drive to make it because I've
Yeah.
That
tried to
part.
make it several times, and
Yeah.
every time, like that's part of the Aguilar chapter of the book. The album is called "Speak of the Angel," and anyone at home that thinks they're going to steal it, you can't because I already trademarked that shit. Suck it. Speak of the Angel. Now I met Aguilar, and I'm like, "Your name's Angel. Oh my God, you should produce my whole album." And we had some back and forth. I ended up paying him for the beats, and I'm like, "Yo, like, give me like 20 beats. I'm gonna pick my 14, and then you'll send the sessions." So I finally get around to making my picks like 6 months after I paid him. He started sending a couple sessions, and then just like doesn't send shit. And I hit him up like, "Dude, I'm still waiting on like 12 other sessions." "Oh man, that was forever ago. I'm past that." Like, I'm like, "You don't get to decide when you're past
I'm
that. It's
past
my
that.
shit that I paid you for in contract." So I was like, "You know what? I'm going to take all 20 of these beats you gave me and sell them all." So anyway, I put up an ad. This is in like 2014. $1,000 of best offer Aguilar beats. I think I made like 9,000 in total, but I paid him too. So yeah, joke's on you, dick. I don't understand why people think they're ever
Damn.
going to beat me in any realm of
Damn.
business. Like, do right. Do
Yeah.
right by people. And
Yeah.
Aguilar and I's fallout wasn't even about that shit. Like, I forget. I mean, I made money. What am I supposed to be mad at? Cool. I'll just put the project on the back burner, retool with other producers. Um, our fallout was based on this Ghostface album. It was the Lost
Hmm.
Tapes, that's produced by Big Ghost. Then we did a double vinyl remix album. A side produced by Bronze Nazareth, B side produced by Aguilar. Now, I got him paid very handsomely. At the time, I think he said he had $12 to his name, and now he had 4,012. So, yay. Um, but we had this group thread on Instagram, and there's like 60 people in this group thread, and I'm the leader of the thread. So it's like Ghostface in it, his management, Benny, 38 Special, Crooked Eye, Big Daddy Kane, everybody that's on the album, E40 Snoop. And I'm telling people, this is what I need you to promote this week for the Lost Tapes. Or we're going to have the press release and the Rolling Stone premiere and all this shit. So
Yeah.
Aguilar, the day we announced the Ghostface Big Ghost album, makes a post. And wait till you hear the remix album I did. And it's like, motherfucker, no one knows there's a remix album. That's something we're announcing 90 days from
Uh,
now. So then
yeah.
Ghostface and RZA, they're all hitting me like, what the fuck is he? What's he doing? Like, we have a program to make the most money. All
Yeah.
right. So I call him, "Bro, you can't post that shit until I tell you to." And instead of just being like, "My bad, M80, you're right," because clearly I'm the only one that didn't follow your instructions. No, he's like, "You don't tell me what to do. I'm a
See
grown
what to
ass man."
do?
And
I knew,
yada
I
yada, playing
knew.
Yeah.
legend
You
like some
know. You know.
quote unquote legends do with their $4,012 bank accounts. All right, so that had to end it. I
I
was like, "I
knew
can
it.
never work with you again. I can never help you
Yeah,
because
Roach.
at the time,
Damn.
this is the biggest record I've ever done. I literally depleted like a third of my net worth at that time to make this Ghostface album, and I got every dollar back times three. But only because we worked my program collectively.
Right.
Ghostface did his job, all the associate artists did their jobs, and we had the shit with Dope Media went well, Fat Beats did the retail, everyone fell in line, and it was a beautiful, beautiful thing that I could probably never replicate because there were so many moving parts.
Wow. Wow. Damn. That is wild.
Wow.
That is so
Wow.
wild. That is
Yeah.
totally like we know Ag, and that is
Yeah.
that's right in line. Yeah, that is right in line.
Yep.
Man, that's crazy, bro. That's what I
Cannabis
mean.
used to do that shit to me too. Like I said, I gave you the Wu-Tang example where I'm telling them like the pros and cons of their albums. When I'd be in
Yeah.
the studio with Cannabis, I'd be like, "Yo, I think you could spit that bar better." "Who are you to tell me what I could do better? I'm fucking Cannabis." And I'm like, "You're saying that like that means something to me, buddy. That means something to like the 327 cult fans you got, all right? I'm
Yeah.
trying to tell you it could be better."
Mm.
Like Dr. Dre could tell Snoop to do something 20,000 times and Snoop's going to do it.
Yeah.
Yo, bitch, I've worked on some of your highest selling records post the new millennium. Like, take my fucking word for it, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
That shit.
Just
Like, I'm not telling you to scrap a song. I'm saying respin a bar.
now, what personal question to you? Were you a fan of Cannabis prior? I mean,
Humongous fan. Bro, I only
okay,
wanted to
okay,
work with the people I was fans of. Cannabis,
okay,
Cannabis
because
and
he was
Priest.
the fucking
Listen,
man.
Cannabis and Priest used to be in my top five.
Absolutely, I agree with you. That was mine. What the fuck happened to cannabis besides drugs? Is it all drugs?
No, it's just,
The
you know,
fuck happened?
it's bad to talk about it because it's like, obviously, it's not just cannabis. Like, people, mental health is a real thing, and mental
Yeah.
instabilities and bipolarism and, you know, depression. It's all relative, and it plagues a lot of the artists, especially, you know, those that used to, were at one time, quote unquote, on top.
That had it.
You need
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
understand that
Damn,
shit ain't
man.
sweet, bro.
Yeah.
Every day is not the sweetness.
Yeah, he
So
was
Yeah.
cannabis, like, for those at
man.
home that have not read the book or don't know the backstory, Cannabis and I worked together from 2007 to 2015. Then we took like a 5-6 year hiatus. And I was in tears when I got to talk to Cannabis again and we were going to start working together. Cannabis had a real job as an HVAC technician. I said, tell me how much money you make a year. He's like, why? I'm like, just tell me. He told me. I said, I need you to quit your job. I will pay you this amount of money just to rap. I don't care what we do. We're going to put out shit every month, whether it's a single, an EP, an album. And I will not only guarantee you that amount of money, but I will make you more, of course. So in the first year, I made him 3 times his yearly.
Damn.
And he
Damn.
did smart shit with the money. He didn't fuck it off.
Mm-hmm.
Then he just decided, yo, this is like the shit with Pete Rock got to him. Like, I didn't mind the Pete Rock shit. I knew I had all the receipts. Like, but Cannabis is like, damn, this motherfucker's really trying to play me out. When literally 2 weeks before, Cannabis and Pete Rock were on the phone together. Like, I was in the car. You know, it's weirdo behavior in this rap shit. Cannabis just wanted to get away from all the weirdo shit, bro. So if he's more happy just doing a regular
Yeah.
job and going under the radar, and maybe not to say he's done rapping, maybe he'll fucking rap again when he feels like it. But it's like,
I hope he does,
all
and I hope
fallout.
he sends the verses that people paid for. I hope he
Yeah, that's
does
not going
that.
to happen. That's not happening. Like,
That's some
literally,
bullshit.
like I accepted it. I accepted it for a long time. And what was the breaking point for me was the day after Chino died. He wrote Art Geschwin, who's the label head of the Chino and Cannabis project, asked Art to send all the references so Cannabis could finish the songs and make it look like they completed it in Chino's lifetime. And that's where I drew the line. I'm like, I don't stand. There's no fake parts of me at all.
Right.
Cannabis had 13 months to do like 10 fucking songs.
Mm-hmm.
And it was supposed to be like Chino. Okay, so it's produced by Body Bag Ben and Johnny Slash. So Chino took the Johnny Slash beats and Cannabis took the Body Bag Ben beats. And they were supposed to switch. Like, they were going to talk every week, figure out what we're doing on this song, and switch. And Cannabis just did not live up to the fucking his end of the bargain.
Yeah.
And even promised, he lied to Art like dozens of times. The label agreed to pay him 100% up front, and Chino got paid 100% up front. And Cannabis was like, I will have these done within a month of you giving me all the money, and did not.
Damn. Wow. That is unfortunate, man. That is
Hey,
super
I'm going to show
unfortunate.
these people at home just some of my office, and then I'm
No,
going to
I
go
want to
step
see that. If
outside.
you don't mind, man,
Oh, hold on.
show me some of your
Okay.
accomplishments because I see them.
All right.
He has an A&R clinic every
starting
Tuesday.
over here.
Check this out.
Starting over here, you know, I did A&R administration on DMX's Exodus. I've
Beautiful.
worked on several gold and platinum Tech 9 singles. The Horseman Billboard charted, Vinny Paz charted, Cannabis, of course, Ritz's gold single with Mike Posner, records for DMX and ASAP Rocky, of course, executive produced the Ghostface album, Lost Tapes, more Tech 9. Look, bro, I got so much shit going on. I got Eminem on the floor like I'm Redman.
Wow, bro.
I got Wu-Tang on the
Yeah,
floor
like
and
a
shit on the
Redman.
floor like that. You know, but my pride and joy, executive producing the Rakim album, debuted at number 2 in the world.
Beautiful.
Number two.
Hell yeah.
You know, cool autographed Chino shit.
Oh,
That,
beautiful.
unlike DJ G.I. Joe, was actually in my office when Chino was alive and not fucking posthumously done to make it look like we were best friends.
Right.
Tech 9, Fred the Godson, rest in peace. You know, Wu-Tang Clan, my like life's work with Wu-Tang signed by everybody. My double platinum on Eminem. My
Is that
gold
murder music right there? Or,
Music to be murdered by Volume 1. I did, I will. Gotti Mob. For those of you at home who don't know, I worked A&R administration, A&R for Tantalk 3. That's what blew Benny out of the motherfucking water. Now this is going to come as a shock. I got Mariah Carey on the ground here. I did the sample clearance for the Type Dangerous song. I got NLE Choppa Camelot, which has now sold 5 million motherfucking records.
Fuck yeah, let's go.
Platinum NLE Choppa album.
Hell yeah.
Belay with Jeremiah. Now check this out. My MCM code autographed by Rakim.
What is that? Oh my goodness, bro.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, that's for me. That can go in so to be.
fire.
Check this out. Those are my Rough Rider chains. DMX hated signing autographs, but he signed one for me. And
Beautiful, man.
bung. So that's that.
Yes.
The
Damn,
Osborne
man.
autograph guitar. Just random shit.
Wow. Wow. He has so much.
Eminem's lyric sheets for Lose Yourself. So page 1, page 2, but the rap
Holy
actually starts
shit.
over here. Knees weak, arms are heavy, vomit on my sweater already, mom spaghetti all the way down the
my
diagonal.
God.
Yeah, this is some crazy shit. So check it out. I had 3 of those, and 2 of them were signed by Eminem. That one's not. But the 2 that were signed by Eminem, I sold for like 25,000 a piece.
Damn.
He did this raffle, Roach. His whole fucking table was all autographed shit that everybody that's a fan of hip hop would want. And he did this like giveaway, bro. It just, I mean, some of that shit would be priceless to some fans, to be honest, man.
Yeah.
That's super fire. Wow.
So I had a pair of those shady XV shoes, the Jordan 4s.
Yeah.
The shady Carhartt joints, and sold them. And now I'm trying to get another
Get them
pair.
back?
Like,
Hell yeah, bro.
I sold them in 2014.
Oh, wow.
You know, because at the time, someone offered you $15,000, $20,000 for a pair of shoes. Like, fuck yeah.
Sold. Here you go. Fuck yeah. They come with extra laces.
Yo, since we talking about memorabilia, check this out. Can you see what that say?
The
It says, yo, skunk, page me, bro, from Easy. He left it on the table. Right, he would come by the house and leave notes, right? And this was that nigga page.
Do you have a photo of Easy?
Oh my God,
yeah.
He did.
I have some Christmas
I say that
pictures.
because I meet a lot of people that say they work with Eazy-E, but no one has photos.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
so like,
yeah, I got photos, clothes. I got all kind of shit. I got his that blue jacket that y'all used to see him in all the time.
Right? Rhythm has that shit too.
Yeah, fact.
Yeah.
Amazing, man.
Yeah, I still got the pager though.
That's fucking cool, bro.
I'm afraid to put a battery in this motherfucker.
Hell yeah, that's cool as fuck. Easy's pager, that's dope as hell.
You know, I still got Tupac's number in my phone.
Really?
That's dope.
Yeah, I've had the same phone number since I was 16, so I got a lot of numbers of people who passed on.
Damn, man.
Wow. Real shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, man,
so if they didn't hear me at home, the reason for my location move, because my office is by my daughter's room, and my wife's going to put her down.
Okay. Oh, it's all good. I know you're a family man, and we're wrapping it up now anyways. Everybody needs to go check out his book. I'm telling you, you're going to gain something from it.
If you buy my book and don't like it, I will give you all your money back. That's the guarantee.
There you go. Hoop, what it is, Hoop. Honestly, it's been a pleasure, man. You have an incredible personality. You have a great story. I've learned a lot from you already. I'm going to continue to. People that don't know, he gives a free A&R. It's every Tuesday, right?
Every Tuesday. But this last week, I completely spaced it was Tuesday because it was our off day. But I did it on the phone. I did it Wednesday when I was in the airport. I've done a few from the airport.
Right. And I'll tell you this, to talk to this man, if you want to ask him a question, $500. If you want to play music for him, $500. If you want to run an idea by him, $500. So what I'm telling you is on Tuesday when he gives you free advice, people go in there and just ask 1,000 questions. He doesn't have to do this. But he does that.
You know where I learned that from? There's a famous attorney in New York who used to represent like Jay-Z and Kanye and shit, and he was known as the $2 man. And he'd walk around and meet people and slide them $2 bills, and you never forgot that guy. So, granted, more people like him because he was giving money, but I want yours.
right. No, and I just, you're honest about shit and you're about your business. That's what I love. And he says, and now
it's really about showing me respect. Like, you are coming to me because of something that I could do to benefit you.
Yeah.
So therefore, so it's never a waste of my time. Pay me for my time.
Right. And he follows it up, Roach, and he said, that's exactly what Roach tells me. And then, exactly, I'm telling you, that's why I knew Roach would definitely fuck with everything you live by, because that's exactly what Roach lives by. But Yeah,
But dude,
it is.
that's another thing, because I learned at such an early age when I'm working with these artists, I'm paying them all for their vocals. Eventually, this is when I was rapping. Eventually, when I segued into the executive position, they'll need me for shit, and I want to get paid too. And I'm not going to listen to oh man, but like I worked for people like Priest and as much Pacino, whatever I could, like for nothing. Because
Yep.
you are considered my real friends and family. But the other 190 some motherfuckers, I need the bread.
Yeah. Facts, bro. And I
That's
love
it.
that you say it at the end. Now, if that seems like a lot to you, that's fine. Just work harder, save your
Yeah.
money,
They just
and
I'm here.
and once you save up, your prices go up.
On the day that I'm no longer here, they'll probably make an M80 AI app. Someone's going to eat off it.
That's a fact. That is a fact. Everybody go get his book, 100 Ways. It is incredible. Go check him out. If you're not following him, follow and soak up some game. This is business, hustle 101. Thank you, brother. Pleasure finally getting to chop it up with you.
I've been really down this week, man. So thank you guys for giving me a nice pick me up.
All the way, man. And we're missing, we're supposed to be at 5 mics right now, Roach, but
I'm staying in tonight.
Oh, are you? Okay.
I'm going out tomorrow, but I just got home yesterday, man. I need some time in the house. I gotta pack these fucking book orders. I don't have a choice.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yo. I mean, like, before you get too deep, I mean, hit him with them questions real quick. I mean,
my bad. I'm like, okay. Before we leave, we just close out with just some random questions for fun. Okay. First one.
Hold on. This person said they fell asleep and woke up. Bullshit. There's no way you could hear this amazing.
That's Brock. We know who it is. Brock, get out of here. He says random shit. He'll just in the middle of, we're in a deep conversation, and he'll say, I have a red wheelbarrow. And you're like, what the fuck are you still talking about?
Me too.
I can make a booger talk.
Question time. Give me a question. Now, are these rapid fire questions?
No.
Give you rapid fire answers?
Okay. If you could choose any superpower, you could even make up your own superpower. Which superpower would the almighty M80 pick?
Extended dong.
So that way I wouldn't have to
travel. So I wouldn't have to travel so much, please people.
People would just see it in the street going by. Like, what the fuck?
Yo, what the fuck was that?
What the fuck?
Making a delivery.
You can just put it on your pillow, lay with it for a little while, and when you're done, I'll just wind it back in.
Magic pillow. Okay. All right. Now, that's fucking wild. Late at night, nobody's looking. Your secret guilty pleasure snack, your go-to snack. You get a case of the munchies or something.
These cookies and cream covered pretzels. My wife buys them for my daughter, and then she'll buy like 2 or 3 bags so I can eat a whole bag.
Hell yeah! Okay.
But you honestly,
you right away.
You should just order a pizza.
Right? Yeah. Okay.
2 a.m. pizza.
The other day, this is gonna sound so random. You showed a piece of pizza. Were you in LA or were you in New York when you were showing that pizza? Do you remember that post? Maybe it was in your story. Fuck.
Probably New York. If it was in the last week, it was New York.
Oh, okay. It was New York. Damn it. I knew it looked too good. Me and my ladies from out there, we need good pizza out here.
I found my favorite pizza place in LA. Prince Street. Prince Street. There's like 2 locations, 2 or 3. Prince Street. There's one by Boa on Sunset. It's across the street from Boa. And there's one in Studio City across the street from Chase Bank next to the Yeasty Boys truck.
Oh, okay.
Prince Street is real deal New York.
I'm gonna try that. I gotta try that.
Squares and shit. I love the squares.
Yes. Okay.
I am squares.
All right. Last question. We'll let you bounce out there. If you had the ability to travel in time, you could go to the future or you could go to the past as far as you want. You stay there as long as you want, but then you come back to the current time. The catch is when you go, you cannot affect anything. You're only a spectator. Would you go to the future or would you go to the past? How far would you go? And why did you choose then?
I would go to the future just to check in on all my exes.
Okay.
Yeah, there's only like 2 of them of the 400 I'm really proud of that went on to like do cool shit in life. But I want to see if any of them changed their life path for the better. I think that was a lot of women's pinnacles.
Right?
Yeah. So I just want to check in on them. You know.
Just
But
ran.
if I could go back to the past and change shit, I'd buy all the fucking Bitcoin and all the stock and all that shit. But I can't change shit. So what's the point of going
when
to
it
the
was
past?
4 cents.
Yeah.
Shit.
No,
Great answer,
my
man.
friend Tim is a legit like a fucking Bitcoin billionaire, and whoever like they pay him to go speak around the world at these conferences and shit. But I remember when Tim was like, buy this shit, it was like $100. But at the time, even though I did have an extra $100, I'm like, I ain't spending no fucking internet coin.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
real shit.
Right.
Yeah, Tim's the
now.
shit. Tim doesn't even live in
Damn.
America anymore. That motherfucker lives in like Berlin or some shit.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, there's so many of those success stories. Real quick, is
Hell
it still
yeah.
possible to get a hard copy of that album Glass City internationally?
I got a box of them in the garage. Sure.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna DM you. I'll send you money, whatever the fuck I need. I want to get a hard
Hell
copy
yeah, I'll
of that.
find you a copy for sure.
Hell
That's my favorite of my M80 projects
Is it?
because of
Okay.
how it was made. Like it's just all authentic. Like it's okay. Glass City is a nickname for Toledo, Ohio. That's where I'm from. We record the whole album in Toledo. All the producers are from Toledo. All the features are from Toledo. And all the producers sent me skeletons of the beats. So I would drive from Indianapolis to Toledo and write the rhymes while I'm driving. Like I had the voice recorder shit, and I got my phone. So when I get to the studio and start laying it in the booth, the producers would then start adding the layers. So I've never been in a scenario where it all culminated like that. It's usually like, here's the beat. And then if you buy the beat, here's the stems, have your engineer fucking finagle it however they want. But these producers were really like catering the tracks to me and Nino Gray. And we toured that album. We were on like Vlad and fucking Funk Flex, and we had billboards all throughout the Midwest. It was really dope, man.
That is super dope. Well, man, honestly, it's been a pleasure, man. It's a pleasure getting to finally chop it up with you. I've learned a ton already. I hope in the future, me and Roach, we end up doing business together because you are a businessman. I've seen you make countless money for countless artists.
I guarantee you I make $5,000 within 30 minutes of getting off this interview.
I bet you do. I bet that I will need 5,000.
Right back to
that part,
baby.
You feel me?
I bet I'll need 5,000 within
like,
30 minutes of this interview.
When I was having the little riff with the shitheads that run the Chino XL page, the Chino XL state, like, if this guy's so fucking powerful and has so much money, how does he have so much free time? I'm like, because I'm so powerful and have so much money. Bitch, if I don't want to work for 18 years, I ain't working. The fuck you think?
Let's go, man. All right.
I remember that movie Jay and Silent Bob where they're they go and fly to people that left them like negative feedback. I flew my ass to Florida one time to go to a guy's doorstep to fight him. I got time and resources.
I got the time and resources.
I wish YouTube made the people post their real names. I'll find those motherfuckers.
Yep.
Damn.
I'll find them. All right. Thanks, everybody that tapped in. Much love. Thank you, Roach, and thank you, M80. It's been a pleasure, man. You guys have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. Everybody have a wonderful evening.
I can't wait to go back and watch this, man.
That's what's
Tag me so I can accept this as the collaboration. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Peace.
Yep. Peace.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the King's Table. Yo, King Tank, okay? The Roach King, no King Clan, only first class.